Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is CJ and I post makeup videos here on YouTube, which is what you are so kindly watching right now. So today's my February 2021 Boxycharm video. Boxycharm is a makeup subscription service box thing. You get it sent to your house every month. There's there's like a bunch of different plans that you can have. I do the Boxy Luxe subscription where it's like $25 every month, but then like every quarter, at like the end of the quarter, then your box is like 50 bucks, but then that box is worth like $300. This is just a normal box, but I'm still very excited about it. So also, if you're new, when I do my videos, my Boxycharm videos, I start with an obvious, very bare face. Also, I have this burn from my curling iron on my neck, so we're just going to ignore that. But what I do is I really like the surprise of these boxes, so I don't want to ruin it for me. I don't know if that's selfish or not, but like I don't want to like open it and then have to reopen it on camera, because that's just like not real. So I like to open it on camera, see what I can use on camera, and then anything that I can use, I've just said on camera like 50,000 times, but anything that I can use on camera, I will, as a first impression. So that's what we're gonna do. This is this month's box. Let's get into it. So it is why do I have two? I got two cards. I hope no one like didn't get a card. I hate when I don't get a card. It always makes me so upset. But anyway, so it's Boxycharm XOXO. Obviously it is a very Valentine's Day themed. Every product that I get, like if the description, the price, everything is on the back of this card, but I hate looking at it because again, I like surprises. So first thing, it's by Trustique. Oh, we've gotten this before. I didn't like this. It's the Eye Duo Good Vibes Mascara and Eye Pencil. We've gotten this mascara before and I actually kind of hated it. Maybe I'll like it better this time. If not, I'm gonna get rid of this pretty quickly. But so this is the mascara, right? And then you can pull this thingy down and it's like a little lash curler. But who can fit their eyelashes in that? I have really tiny eyeballs that I bitch about like constantly. You can't fit that in there. Sorry if you saw my door open. That was my mom, one of my dogs. But anyway, I'll try it again, because I mean, I got this years ago before I was like even doing YouTube as like a thing, so maybe I was just young and dumb as I was about a few things. And then there's this, and there's an eyeliner pencil in Santorini Black Sand, Line Sharpen, and Smudge Eye Pencil. So cool. Okay, I'm not very excited about that. We're not off to a great start, but it's okay. This big old thingy. Ooh, okay, Saturday Skin. It is the Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask. Love the packaging. It's very cute, very yellow. It says Sweet Dreams, cold pressed yuzu seed oil. I've never heard of yuzu. It reminds me of Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, like so hard. Cold pressed yuzu seed oil and an encapsulated vitamin complex help improve the appearance of stressed skin to look deeply hydrated and vibrant with targeted antioxidants. Okay, alrighty. I love moisturizer, and if it's an overnight one, that's cool. Oh, and that packaging is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, this isn't going to be something that I try in this video, but adorable. Alright, next is Glamier. Very pink. Very pink. I'm not a huge pink person. And there's a Prop 65 warning for California residents on the back that this product may contain chemicals known to the state of California. Apparently that state's the only one that knows about this. Okay. To cause cancer, birth defects, and other reproductive harm. That's concerning. Is it brushes? Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my god. I already love them so much. Okay, as I said, I'm not a pink person, but this gives me like middle school awkward Chelsea vibes, who's like trying very hard to fit in. My name is Chelsea, not CJ. I just go by CJ on here, so if you didn't understand the reference. But oh my effing god, look at these. Look at them. There's hearts in there. There's glitter in there. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? I'm obsessed. They're so pretty. Okay, so it's just like a set of 4 eye brushes. I'm obsessed. I love them already. I don't care if they suck. They feel really nice. They feel very soft. It's these two shader brushes. One is more flat, one's more rounded, so this would be better for the crease, this for the lid. And there's like a liner brush, another liner smudger brush. And if you were a kid in the 90s and this isn't speaking to your soul, you have none. You don't have one. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you just don't. Alright, so this is Saint Luxe, a limited edition liner duo. Oh, is this a lip liner? I love lip liners. Packaging is super cute. Oh, it is lip liner. Yeah, it's lip liners. Okay, there's two lip liners. They're both pretty deep, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm excited to try these. I really... It just... It just flew out. I'm gonna have to find that. It just flew out of the container when I just took the lid off. I didn't think I was being that obnoxious. I'm gonna take this one off much more carefully. That's pretty. And then the next thing is this Wander Beauty Getaway Eye and Face Palette. I actually really enjoy Wander Beauty. We've gotten a few things from them. Boxycharm has like these brands that they're like super affiliated with, and so you always see their products kind of recurring, and Wander Beauty is one that I'm usually pretty excited to get in my box, so I'm excited. And it's a face and eye palette. Love the color. It's that very simplistic mauve color. It looks a lot like the Ciate London eyeshadow palette that I got in my last box. This one's shinier, obviously. The Ciate one had like a softer touch. Oh, that's cute. It's very basic colors. I hope that this is not the only shade. So what I mean is, like, I hope people with darker skin tones, like, if they got this product in their box, even if they didn't, I hope it's not because Wander Beauty doesn't have this in a darker shade, because this is incredibly light. But it is really cute. I actually really like the shades. There seems to be a very nice array of like shimmers. There's only two mattes, but I do think the shimmers look really, really pretty, and they all kind of look different. And I think for a palette like this, like usually to get shimmers to look incredibly different, it's kind of hard. I will say though, this smaller eyeshadow in Cabana and this larger, the highlight in After Hours, they do look incredibly similar. This one's a little bit darker, the one in Cabana. So I feel like maybe with, I got my finger in it. I think they could have just gotten rid of that Cabana shade and put something else in there, like maybe a deep darker one. I don't know, but that is cute. I'm excited to use it. Alright, so I just went ahead and pinned my hair back. So because this box is very eye-centric, I am going to go off camera and like do my base and everything, and then I will be back to do the eyes using this palette, those brushes, the little trusty duo, and then if I can find the other lip liner piece that flew out, I'll use that as well. So I shall be back. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yesterday, when I initially filmed like the unboxing portion of this video, when I went to just put on my base makeup before like using the eyeshadow palette and everything, I got really hungry and then got really distracted watching the Britney Spears documentary. So it is the next day. Sorry if that bothers any of you, but so that's why I look a little bit different. But I did just go ahead and put on my base makeup so that I can go ahead and play with some of these products. So I did play with some of them yesterday, like as I said, like I did start putting on some of the eyeshadows. So the eye brushes do look dirty, but I only used them with the shades that I'm going to be using today, so it won't offer like any cross contamination or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just do with the palette that I got. It's got to be like a super simple look, and we're about to go eat lunch with my boyfriend's parents. So yeah, so it's just going to be a super simple like everyday look, but I'm going to go ahead and speed through that and you can see how they all apply. so obviously I just did like the most bare basics of a look. I did use most of the shades, I believe. I didn't use the two darker shimmers, but I did use the two lightest ones, and I will say I think they're absolutely beautiful, but do not use them with a brush. I did try it, and I think it's on camera, so I'll include that. I did try to use that fluffier brush from that kit to apply one of the shimmers, and it did not even appear as anything anywhere. So use your fingers with the shimmers, but I will say the mattes are great. I love them. They do take a lot of building up. Like, I know usually if you have a very pigmented eyeshadow palette, like when you initially dip into a pigment, you kind of want to, like, you know, tap your brush off. I found doing that took forever to like build anything up. So I did realize that if I didn't tap anything off, it actually applied really decent pigment and blended out really, really greatly. Really great. So yeah, just take that into account. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this little it's just like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to use this After Hours shade, which is the highlight shade. I'm going to use that in my inner corner as well, but I just wanted to go ahead and do that on camera. I do like a little bit brighter of an inner corner, but I would say that's a very natural looking one. It's nothing too terribly bright, and I do think that would work on, you know, more skin tones than just like white as hell like me. So I understand why they did that, and that's totally fine. So while I still have this out, I'm going to go ahead and go into the blush and the highlight onto my cheeks. Okay, I'm going to use this as my blush brush. This is huge for me, so I'm going to probably pinch it a little bit to apply it a little bit more concisely, but a lot of my brushes are dirty and I don't want to like contaminate the color, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go into Day Trip, which is this. It's actually, I really like it. It's matte, so there's like no glitter in it. It looks like it has a bit of a satin sheen to it, barely, but there does appear to be, please ignore how dirty my desk is, don't look at it, but I will say I do actually really like that shade. So I'm going to tap lightly into it at first, just because I don't want to go in too crazy, and I'm just going to kind of, well, maybe I don't have to pinch it, I'm just kind of sweep. Maybe I need a denser brush. That didn't do anything. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's a little dirty, but not, I just rubbed it on my pants, it's okay. So I'm going to try and use this one because it's a little bit denser, and that other one I think was way too big and just didn't pick anything up. So this has some blush that picked up on there. Okay, yeah, now it's showing up. That was just not a good brush for that formula. Okay, I actually like that. That's pretty pigmented for a blush, but I like that because, I don't know, sometimes blush can take a lot to build up, and so, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Like, I don't think it's clown blush at all, but I do think it's pigmented, and I do like that because you can initially see the payoff. So I actually really like that color too. I think that's a good everyday natural color. I like that. Okay, cool. Okay, and now I'm going to go into this brush for the highlight, which is this After Hours shade. I will say it might be, nah, I mean, it's brighter than my inner corner, so I don't think it'll be too dark, so I think it'll be good. Whoa, that's intense. Okay, that's really intense, and it's a little dark. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a little dark for me. That's a little too golden for my taste. I don't know if you can tell in the viewfinder, but like in person, maybe if I turn this light off. No, I mean, it is, I think it's a little too dark for me. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty, and during the summer I think it will work, but for right now I think that's a little too dark for my face. So what I'm gonna do to rectify it is I'm gonna put a little on this cheek just so they match, and then I'm gonna go on top of it with my Mary Luminizer just to brighten it up. Alright, so now that is me completely done with that palette. And so now I'm going to go into this, which I'm really not excited about. Alright, so I'm going to try this. What I am going to do though, I was thinking about this. So, okay, I did try using this last night, and I am not a black eyeliner gal, especially in like the lower lash line. It closes my eyes off, so I'm not going to use it in my waterline. My lower one, I will tightline with it to see if it transfers, because I know a lot of people use eyeliners for that, and I will like kind of do a smudgy little wing, but I'm going to use a brush for that. Okay, Okay, initially very pigmented. I can totally see it, but I'm already starting to see a little bit of bleeding, so that's not good. Okay, so on one eye, I'm going to go ahead and do the little smudgy wing. I am going to use one of the little cute brushes that we got. It's the angled one. But on the other eye, I will eventually add the wing, but I do kind of want to do the mascara on that eye first, because a lot of times when you have liner on one eye, it's like hard to see the lashes, you know, because there is that like darkness. So I'm going to do this on one eye first and then go and, you know, bareback with the mascara on that side. So I'm going to take this brush and kind of just tap it right here. Also, it does come with a smudger and a sharpener on one side. I don't really do the smudgy eyeliner thing unless I have tape on, just because my eyes are so tiny and I do have like hooded lids, and so it's really hard for me to like smudge out eyeliner without it just like completely taking over my eye and me looking like a MySpace girl, like circa, Jesus, was it 2003? Back in the day, basically. So I'm just going to put a little mini wing. I don't want anything too crazy. You know what? I might actually... That angled brush is a little too fluffy, and so it's not giving me... Like, if I'm doing a wing like this, I want the brush to be dense so it doesn't... Like, the product doesn't go everywhere. So instead of using that one, because it's not as thin and dense as I would like it, I'm actually going to go into this tiny, tiny, tiny one. I feel like this would actually kind of be perfect for what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, honest to God, that's all I'm going to do, just because I really don't like the smudgy black thing, but I do like how that looks a lot, actually. And I'll say using this brush did help a lot. I feel like it was really hard for me to get like an exact wing on the outer corner, but that's okay because it is more of like a smudgier sort of look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go just initially on this eye with mascara so you can kind of see. So I'm going to use this curler. Now this curler, man, but I'm just going to go in and curl. Oh shit. I'll say that I do think the smaller size, you are allowed to like get more lash in there and get it like deeper down so that they curl a little bit higher. Yeah, those do look more curled. Okay, so now I'm going to take this part off, put the cap back on, and then go into the mascara. It's a natural bristle wand. It's like thick on the sides and then thinner in the middle. It looks very wet. Alright, so I'm actually kind of regretting my initial statements. As I said, you know, how people feel about makeup, it's so different, like person to person, but then also just like as people, you know, grow, I guess, and learn more about makeup and everything. So I do actually really like how this looks. I will say I do think I like my Essence Lash Princess better. I do like this, the little curler, more than I thought I would. I do think it kind of makes it easier getting super up close to your lash line, even though you do have to do it in like multiple places. I do think that kind of helps, I'm not gonna lie. I will say the wand was a little big for me, nothing too crazy. I don't really like when the whole thing, like when it gets bigger on the inner part, just because I do have tiny eyeballs, and so when it gets that big on the inside, it's really hard for me to get up close because then it's just going to get everywhere. But I do like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply mascara to this eye as well, and then kind of add a little bit of the same sort of wing to this eye, and then I will be back for my final. Hey guys, so I lied, I'm sorry, I forgot that I did get lip liners in this. So we got two of them from the brand Saint Luxe. It's these two. This one is super dark, especially for every day, especially for someone with as pale of skin as I have. I think it has its moment, especially in the fall, but I am about to go see my boyfriend's parents and I don't want to be looking like 1990s J-Lo. So I'm going to be using the light one, which if you remember when I unboxed it, it did kind of like fly out of the packaging onto my carpet, but I did find it. So I'm going to open it very carefully. See, I put it back. And I'm just going to lightly line my lips. So I'm just going to go in with my Kapari lip balm. This is my favorite. It's the Lip Glossy in Birthday Suit. And I'm going to go on top of that. So, I mean, I like it. I do think it's a little too creamy. I'm going to be completely honest. I think there's like a really good level that lip liners need to meet, and I don't want it to hurt and be like really too hard to put on, but I also think there's a point where it becomes too creamy and just like kind of comes off of your mouth, like especially if, you know, you're like thinking and you do this, or I don't know, if you make like a weird face and the lip liner will like move off of it because it's so creamy, that's where I get a little irritated. So we'll see. I'll either check in later and let you know how everything wore, or I will just pin a comment down below to let you know how everything wore. But I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you out and we'll go through the prices of everything, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this box. Okay, I will say I am gonna recurl my eyelashes. I always do this with my Lash Princess. Make sure that the little thingy is clean, because that's when, you know, it can like mess up your lashes a little bit. Okay, so this is the final look for my face. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not obsessed by this box, like even a little bit. I think this is probably one of the worst ones we've gotten in a long time. I know that's me being very harsh, but I do think it's true. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the prices of everything just to see. I did get 2 cards. I wonder if they're like different. No, okay. So the first thing, this Wander Beauty palette, I actually did really like this. Again, the highlight is too dark for me right now, but I can always use it as an eyeshadow. I liked the blush. I did really like the eyeshadows. I think for everyday it's beautiful. The formula is really good. So the Wander Beauty Getaway Eye and Face Palette, this one. Your go-to palette for the perfect getaway, featuring 6 highly pigmented shadows, a blush, and highlighter. Enriched with a blend of hyaluronic acid and mango seed butter to help hydrate skin while reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Eyeshadows and blush do that? Okay. That's cool. $36. I don't know if I would ever pay $36 for this, but I will say this is one of the 2 things. Well, 3 maybe, but I do like this. I wouldn't pay $36 for it, but I do like it. All right, so next is this Saturday Skin Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask, a lightweight mask that works while you sleep to deliver moisture while targeting the look of aging, dullness, pores, stress, and texture. That sounds really nice. This unique jelly texture mask is crafted with the yuzu fruit, which contains 3 times more vitamin C than any other citrus. That's actually super intriguing. That makes me a little bit more, I was excited about this because I do love when we get skincare, especially if it's like skincare that looks cool. Like, this is a really pretty package. Okay, I know that's dumb, but it is really pretty, let's not lie. Oh, and it comes with a little scooper. I love when it comes with a little scooper. The formulation of it sounds really nice, especially for someone who, I have very like reactive skin. So if anything's like really heavy on me, I get super red, and I feel like it just kind of, it makes my face uncomfortable and then makes me uncomfortable. So the fact that this is like a jelly kind of, I think that would work. That's why I tend to lean for like gel moisturizers. So I'm very excited about that, and that's a lot less expensive than I thought it would be. It's only $29, which, I mean, that's kind of pricey, but not really. Like that Neutrogena moisturizer, the one I talk about every day, and Neutrogena's drugstore, and that thing can retail for like 20 bucks at like CVS. So this I'm thrilled about, not gonna lie. Next is the Tristique Eye Duo. It was the mascara and eye pencil, an eye-opening duo for gorgeously defined eyes. A Good Vibes Mascara is the first mascara to combine a lash curler and mascara in one product. The eye pencil, formulated for sensitive eyes, it features a luxurious, versatile gel formula. This pencil glides on like a liquid but provides pencil precision. I will agree with that. It was very creamy, very easy to apply in the water, like in the upper waterline. I will say on this eye, it did bleed a decent bit. Like you can see, I've got like a little bit of black there, a little bit of black there. Oh, on this side too, actually, I have a little bit going on right there. So I don't think it is the best staying eyeliner. I did have to touch up this because it did kind of go away, but I do like the little wing that it gave me. We'll see if it holds up. I'm not thrilled about a black eyeliner because I never use them, but it is something that I'll be able to use regardless. And then the mascara, I don't love the wand shape, but the formula of the mascara, I do actually really like how my eyelashes look right now. I will say, the mascara, it's growing on me, and the applicator. I remember hating this thing forever ago. I kind of like it now because it does, like, you know, when you use just a normal eyelash curler, I think like it does amplify some of your lashes, but because not every eyelash curler is curved the exact way of your eyelid, I think that it curls some of the lashes better than the other ones because it can like get a little bit closer to that lash line, like the root. This one, because it is small, and you can get more precision where you're curling because it is smaller, and so it doesn't have to curve to the entirety of your eye. It just has to like curve to a little bitty portion. So I actually do really like the curler. We'll see how it holds up. I will say it did flake a little bit, but other than that, I'm not mad at it. Okay, how much? $44 for both of them. No, I would like to see the individual pricing. All right, so these things, I kind of love these. I know it's dumb, but I love them just because they're so like, look how cute they are. They're so pretty. I love these. They're so cute. These are the Glamier Pink Luxe Glitter Eye Brush Collection. Glittery, enchanting, and fun. This set features 4 essential eye brushes. Ultra soft duo synthetic bristles make blending easy and flawless. I did love how these applied, and these were 30 bucks for 4 brushes. So that's actually a pretty good deal. That's like less than $10 a brush. So actually, I really like these. These are one of the saving graces of this box for me. So the lip liners, I think, are kind of what's going to tank this box for me. The St. Luxe Beauty Limited Edition Liner Duo. It makes lip shaping easier than ever with a creamy, long-lasting, and hydrating formula. The liner smoothly glides onto lips and blends with little to no effort. Achieve a fuller look by overlining lips just above the natural lip line to get a plump, kissable look. $40 for 2 lip liners. That is $20 a lip liner. That is stupid. I don't like that at all. I don't think I love this lip liner. It's not bad. I didn't like the formula. It was a little too creamy for me. I don't really enjoy the colors. That one is super, super dark. I may look up if that's eye safe because I would like that as like an eyeliner, no lie. But yeah, I didn't really love that. So let me do the final total. Okay, so the final tally for this box is $178.95. I don't think this box was at all worth it. I think this is one of my least favorite boxes that I've gotten in a really long time. I'm excited about this, and then the brushes are really, really cute. But I mean, I'm just obsessed with the packaging, if I'm being completely honest. The brushes are nice, but this is a box that if I would have gotten this for my first Boxycharm box, I probably would have been like a little turned off the brand. I do think I've gotten much better boxes than this before, and that's why I continue to say subscribe to it. But this box was not great. I think this was a decent amount of throwaway products. I know that's kind of harsh, but it's a harsh world. You know what I mean? Thinking of, you know, Boy Meets World when Eric's like, life's tough, get a helmet. That's what I'm thinking of right now. So, not the greatest. I'm going to give this one like a D. That's harsh, but I'm not sorry. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. What did you get in your box? Did you like what you got in your box? Did you get what I got? And did you like it? Am I just being kind of bitchy? That's, you know, it could be the case. I mean, who knows? But I don't know. I would love to know what you got in your box. If you got the premium box, did you get better things? I would love to know. I mean, I'm unemployed right now, so I can barely afford to do this every month. But I will say, yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was at least a little bit entertaining. Sorry that it jumped throughout the day. If you haven't checked out that Britney Spears documentary, you should. It's very infuriating, but it's also, I think, very important to watch, so you should check it out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to. Please leave a comment. That'd be dope. And that's it. I'll see you in my next one.